Hey guys, before we start off with this video, this is going to be a rant. This is not any sarcastic rant. This is a straightforward rant from me. So disclaimer, if you have problem with language, if you have problems with the statements that I'm making, please stay out of it. If you are easily triggered, please stay out of this. I would recommend you to move on and watch something else. This is a humble request from my part. I'm going to be straightforward, honest, and very raw. I'm not going to hold back any words at the moment because I'm shit pissed and angry. So let's start. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kevin and you can call me Mr. Kev. This is going to be a rant. It's going to be very honest, straightforward. I am not holding back. This is not going to be edited like crazy and shit like that. It's going to be honest, straight to you, because I have been holding back for a really long time right now. We started this series called What's on Your Playlist, Mr. Kev, I think somewhere around February, because we thought it would help bring out more artists. It's something that I can provide as far as me being a musician is concerned, to put some insight into what kind of music is worth exploring, what kind of music can you guys look into. If there is something that we can help promote, those are the things that we were looking into. Like me and Sajan, once we started working on it, our whole goal was to bring out more indie artists, because I myself did not know a lot of artists. Through this whole process, we were actually learning about new indie artists that we've never heard of before, and we were bringing them all, queuing them up for our next episodes, one after the other. And along with those episodes, we thought it would be nice to introduce you guys to some of the already popular content from outside the country. Popular songs by major record labels, which obviously many of you guys already know. Some of you might not. So the whole idea was to give you an perspective of different styles of music, different forms of music, and the already existing musical property. Now, this series has been a way of promoting music. So we don't get revenue. First off, my YouTube channel isn't big. Okay, I have not even about 500, close to 500 subscribers. I don't have more than that. And out of the 500 subscribers, I'm getting probably 3 or 4 people who actually watched that entire episode, and that was the whole reason for going on and putting more episodes. The only reason was that there were 3 people who were consistently watching our videos one after the other every single episode. Now, to have those people engaged, they kept telling us, hey guys, we like that particular episode, we want you to do more of such things and bring out more of these content. And that is what helped me keep going. It is not an easy job. Let me tell you, it is not generating any revenue. It is not bringing me new subscribers in any way. It is not getting me anywhere in my career. This was only purely out of passion. If I were to do anything else, I would be spending my time on doing my own content and creating more of my own music. I wouldn't be spending it on... I spend close to 20 hours on working just on one freaking episode. Alright? And hey man, you guys are already YouTube guys, you guys have already taken up my right to revenue. I'm not generating any revenue for starters, and you're already putting in ads on that, claiming copyrights on it. And the mind-blowing thing is that it is a bloody promotion to your material, man. I don't know whichever record label you are, please look into the content, because it is a promotion to your material. If at all I'm degrading your material, I understand if it is defamation. This isn't freaking defamation, guys. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I don't know. I understand. To a certain extent, I understand when there are covers put out. I myself am not a big fan of covers, and when there are covers put out, I get it. I get the whole reason to block covers, because you as an artist shouldn't necessarily generate revenue out of what I do as an artist. This I can respect, and hence putting a bar on covers, I understand. But it is still not valid. To be very honest, I think people should be allowed to do covers, if you're not allowed to do covers, you're not helping artists explore. Okay, till a certain point, artists or musicians have to learn the already existing content to create new content. Like if you're learning music, you learn chords. Now chords can't be bloody copyrighted by somebody and say, hey, the moment you play a chord, you're going to be blocked everywhere around the world. No, that's not how you learn. You learned through existing set patterns of chords or whatever scales and whatnot. The whole idea is that you learn from pre-existing material. After that, the next step is to learn a particular artist's song or a particular band's song and learn to play it in your style or whatever. The original style doesn't matter. The whole idea is to learn from it, right? Now, learning, I understand there is a certain there is a clear difference between learning and then putting out material to putting out a cover to basically make or generate revenue out of it. This I do not stand for, and I agree. When you're blocking videos like that, to a certain extent I can understand, but not to the larger extent, because people like us, people like me, we do not have a clear way to actually get copyright or reach out and grab copyrights to these content. It is not openly available. So what do you want from us? You are not giving us a proper channel through which we can actually get the copyrights to this. You're not giving a proper channel through which we can actually say, hey guys, listen, this is not infringing on your copyrights. In fact, we are trying to help you. We are trying to bring people to listen to your content, right? This I do not understand. You go check out my material. I'm not talking about the covers. I'm talking about what's on your playlist, Mr. Kev. If you have watched one episode, you know it is genuine passion for music. There is nothing else. There is no ulterior motives to it. If there were, I wouldn't be sitting and freaking editing videos every single day. And it, like I said, it takes a hell lot of time. Knowing how slow my system is, knowing how slow my workflow can be, I still stick to the fact that we have to release a video and listen to more songs that are recommended by you guys, that are being listened to you by, that are being, pushed to us by you guys, and to pull in all this together and then go shoot videos and then go edit them is such a long process. And yeah, I know you're being such a prick, Kevin. Yes, I am. You can take it the way you want it. I know this is not the side of me that people want to see, but hey man, to a certain extent, I have a certain level of threshold. And the last time I was this angry, I was probably working. But no, I'm pissed, because if I were at fault here, I would take it. See, I'm like, you taking in revenue through advertisements on the channel, I understand. I can respect that. From this, the fact that we were doing this purely out of, fanning out on music. The whole idea was that, we are two guys who are bloody jizzing our pants about music, about the music that we are being copyrighted for right now. And I don't get it. And maybe like 2 or 3 people actually watched the content. I mean, the previous episode, the episode 5, which was the 80s special, was blocked in 9 different countries. Okay, like 9 different countries, and most of them in the Americas, like the North and the South. This is crazy, because this recent episode we were blocked on all countries worldwide. We were just not allowed on any country. Okay, the reason being, sorry about that. The reason being, one particular song, actually Bob Dylan's song, which is The Times Are A-Changing. Ironically, that's the name of the song. Times They Are A-Changing. Wow, guys, this is annoying. I'm genuinely irritated and annoyed. It's straight fact. I mean, I can sit quiet and say, hey, this is all right. You have to work around it. You know what? I've decided something, because I'm not even kidding. I just went through a bit of reading about what all is being copyrighted on YouTube, there is a specific section where you can actually check what all songs are copyrighted and how all they are copyrighted. So let's say you are covering a song of Justin Bieber, it will be copyrighted and copyright protected in so and so and so and so different countries. So let's say if you're covering What Do You Mean, it is blocked if you're covering What Do You Mean, not putting the audio clip or the video clip of What Do You Mean. I meant covering What Do You Mean. Your own content, your own recording, your own re-recording, whatever. If you are covering What Do You Mean, you are blocked on 249 countries. Not using the content. You're blocked. So that means no parody, no covers, nothing. So you just can't put out covers. Now, hey, this is where I get to be, on the higher pedestal and stand up on a pedestal and say, hey guys, you know why I'm not covering the songs that you're asking for? That's probably because YouTube has blocked all these songs. It gives me a good reason to, shy away from covers and doing my own content. I don't know if we will be putting out more of what's on your playlist, but probably we might shift to making videos that are more in line with the playlist that is more of Indian material. I don't know how we are going to do, because we have to sit and listen to so much of content to actually build a playlist. We don't want you to give you guys some we don't want to throw songs that are highly crazy in its definition. We want it to be a little more well balanced. So when me and Sajan are working on our playlist, it's usually I send him my playlist and he chooses songs that match the playlist. It's not like, oh, this is on my playlist, so we are going to put it all together. No, it has to match a certain tone. And we put a certain level of thought into how we structure our series. And we are being copyrighted. So I know I promised you guys there won't be any edits, but the previous video stopped and blacked out and distorted has distorted audio. So I'll start from where I left off and I'll continue. As you can see, I'm sweating. The mobile is getting heated, so this is where I have to continue. So what I was talking about was that it is a long process for us to sit and do and create all these videos just to explore new territories. See, we might not stop doing what's on your playlist just because we have those 3 people who are listening to us. Thank you for actually sitting and listening to some of the things that we are talking about. For those 3 people, we'll probably continue doing it, but the frequency of doing something like that is going to reduce. Recently, if you had seen, we had said that we'd start doing this every week to test it out and see how the response is. Now, with this particular copyright infringement and getting blocked worldwide is an issue. There is literally no reason for creating content. I am kind of heartbroken because we are only trying to help promote and help pushing more music to a larger audience. Even though we do not have the small audience that we have, we try to engage them and explore new places along with them, because we need your recommendation. Some of the things, one of the things that really irritates people like me and Sajan is the fact that people go and like the video but do not actually sit and listen to it. We don't want your likes, to be very honest. We don't. We want you guys to go and listen to these people, these artists. That is the motive. If you guys are watching the entire video, watch the entire video. Go check out these artists. That is the goal. Explore more of these artists. Let us know what artists we haven't heard. I mean, what are these new artists that we haven't come across, that you've been listening to. That is what we wanted. That is the whole idea. If we can establish that there exists people who are brave enough to go and explore more music, more exciting and experimental music out there, that would be the end goal for us. That would be the prize. If we can, create that kind of a community, create that kind of an emotion, create that kind of a culture, that is the goal. And again, if see, I've been religiously checking out the insights on YouTube and on Instagram to see how far people have been listening, and what we've generally noticed is like a single digit number of people actually sitting and listening to the entire video, which is not generally motivating, but for us that was huge, because it was a consistent single digit number, which was like 3 to 6 people who were actually sitting and watching that entire video. And that gave us enough motivation to do more of these videos. So probably will not continue with the frequency that we are doing right now. May reduce. We will need your help to explore more artists. So recommend your artists, please. Go to the comment section. I check out every single comment, so please go check out the comment section. Push in your recommendations out there, so that we can listen to them. Independent Indian artists, please do that. It would be amazing for us to explore them. We can bring them to, the small audience that we have. Those 5 people who actually sit and listen to them. We can bring that music to these people, and it would be exciting for us. If we can bring one follower or one fan to that particular artist, that is the goal. And as for covers, please guys, we are done. I'm done. I have a list. I'm not even kidding. So I have I have a list of like a few songs over here, and those are going to be the covers that are going to go out. And that's it. I'm not even looking at doing any more covers. We are done. Covers are gone. We are going to go for original content. And because I just googled all these. Not googled. The YouTube place where you can actually check out the copyright issues. I just checked out all these, and all literally, quite literally, most of them have been blocked worldwide. You can't release these songs. You can't. So that's it. We are done. I am done with covers. The already existing material that we are almost done recording and mixing, that we'll put out. But moving on to original content. This is going to be a new chapter for me and the people that are working with me, like Sajan and Rachel, if at all Rachel is coming and going to work along with me for more, and other people who are working with me. So it's a new chapter. We'll be making more original content, and I'm looking forward to it. Like people like Anand, you already met him on Bourbon. You'll be seeing more of him in my content very soon. So yes. We are done, guys. That's it for my rant. I don't know what to say right now. I can only ask you guys to go and share, which sounds very shallow of me to do after all this big rant about, all this nonsense. Yeah, if you guys clearly are going through something similar with your covers, I know many of you guys immediately commented on my story. The moment I put out a story saying we've been blocked worldwide, a lot of you guys came and said, hey, this happened to us, this happened to us, this happened to us. So, yeah, share this video I'm making so that because somebody has to speak up. And there are people out there who are speaking up, and I thought I should as well, because I'm not going to sit here quietly and be like, oh, no, I am all cool with this shit. No, I'm not. There is a certain level of, ruling that I can understand, beyond which I do not respect the fact that you are not letting people explore a certain side of things. Even when the revenue is not being generated. This also brings me to the fact that most people who cover, and I'm letting you know about this, most people who cover and put out their covers and are still, these covers are still there on these major streaming platforms and on YouTube, etc. These are people with a lot of money who can actually get the respective rights. Now you can say, hey Kevin, that is a very, very stupid comment from you. No, I'm not even kidding. There is a large sum that you have to pay for doing the copyrights, to get the copyrights, and to get these copyrights. It's not an easy job. I think you have to pay like certain amount. I think about $12 for a song, to cover a particular song or so, something like that. I'm not really sure about the amount, but yeah, there are people who can actually afford to do that. There are people, I mean, I can afford to do that, to be honest. I can afford to do that, but I am not going to be doing that. There are people that I am talking about, people who are less privileged, who do not have that kind of money, who cannot afford something like this, but are still putting out their covers. Hey guys, we are in trouble. You know what my suggestion is? Do original content. Yeah, that's about it. I think Rick Beato, I don't know how many of you guys follow Rick Beato. Rick Beato is this guy, is this amazing guy, music producer, who breaks down classic songs, and their arrangement. It's beautiful. You should go check out his YouTube channel if possible. So Rick Beato had mentioned, saying that, how do you beat it? You create your own content. That's the only way you beat it. And I am so glad that I can leave off with this positive note, because I'm all about the positive, right? I am going to be doing more original content, less of the covers, and I'm happy to be doing that. So share this video and let everybody know about the problems people like us are facing, guys. Enjoy, have a good week. I'll see you guys soon with some kick-ass original content. Yes.